All right, we're here with Carl Edwards. Carl, you just came out of the Kansas race. You were talking about how you should have been celebrating, showing champagne, everything like that. How were you able to get the, at the beginning of the race it was running really bad, you wasn't handling well. How were you able to get the car back up to be a top 5 finisher?
This is OversteerTV, right? OversteerTV. I had understeer. The car would not turn, and we worked hard on it. I drive down the corner and the car wouldn't turn, and it was because of the way we'd set the front end. And our Aflac team, we've never had to make as big of adjustments as we made at the race last Sunday. So Bob Osborne, he took long pit stops, cost us a ton of track position, but he made the changes we needed, and the cautions fell our way, and we made it back up there. So it was really, really fortunate.
Well, a lot of people want to know, how does it happen? You qualified in the front row, so obviously you had a fast car, and then all of a sudden the race starts and the car's just not handling. It's the same car, it's the same track.
It is the same car and the same track, but we use different setups for qualifying. And qualifying's interesting, especially at a place like Kansas. And it'll be the same way at Homestead. It's the first lap is the fast one. So really you're only asking those tires to work for 2 corners. You drive down in turn 1, they stick, turn 3 and 4 they stick, and you're good. But once that race starts, if you don't have the right setup, it'll wear the tires out. If the balance isn't right, it'll just get worse and worse, and it's very difficult.
Well, you're leading the points halfway through the chase pretty much. When you start the chase, you've been here before, does your whole philosophy of racing change because you're in the chase now? Do you do things differently, or do you still race like you did with the first race of the season?
You do race differently. You know that every point matters, and you know that any mistakes will be amplified, and it could cost you a championship. So I think you race just a little smarter. Right now there's a little more restraint. You might not bump a guy, or you might not be so aggressive because you don't want to take yourself out.
Well, the season ends in Homestead, obviously. You've done quite well at Homestead. You won last year. What do you think is your secret to Homestead to winning that race? Because it looks like the way the points are, it's going to be whoever takes that checker flag is probably going to be the champion.
Homestead's been great to us. We've run really well there. I don't know the secret, but it's really neat that it's a Ford championship weekend, and that I get to drive the Fords down there that just seem like every year they're fast. So I hope that's the case again. I don't count on anything. I mean, we've got to go there and do our work and perform the way we need to. We can't rest on any prior success. So hopefully we can go there and be good.
Well, Homestead is a 1.5 mile, but it's not like all the other cookie cutter tracks. And with the variable banking, is there any other track you can compare it to that you can use some of the information that track you use for Homestead, or is it just a one-shot deal?
Homestead's its own animal. It's a true oval. It doesn't have the tri-oval, so it does drive a little bit differently. And it's the variable banking there is interesting. And plus, I think that the harsh thunderstorms and the sun on the track all the time, they age the surface there a lot more than some of the tracks at northern latitudes. So it's a very interesting surface. There's none like it.
One more quick question. Next race coming up, Charlotte under the lights. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think we're good. I mean, we won the All-Star race. I crashed after it was over. That was no good. But I won the All-Star race, which was great. And I feel like if any time we have a good chance at Charlotte, it's now.
All right, Carl, thanks a lot and good luck. And I hope to see you in the winner's circle, Homestead.
Thank you.